Hey, what's up guys? Today's I'm gonna film this video is gonna be a follow-up to the two previous ones, which one was the introduction, the second one was the first level. This one's gonna be the second. Actually, it's more not really a technical video, it's gonna be an overview of different options and of design and acquired through the years. Like I said, most of them are not set up yet. A few of them have also some item inside just to roughly get me ready to go. I'm gonna briefly describe every one of them. Let me say something first of all, and I do believe a dedicated chest rig for, the rifle you intention to use is always a good idea, but a universal one sometimes is better because it can give you the adaptability to use different magazines and rifles and whatever. So anyway, without any further waste of time, sorry, I'm gonna go with the first one, which is an heavily modified Type 81. The Type 81 is an evolution of the Chinese Type 56. Of course, they're designed for two different rifles, two different calibers and everything. The Type 81, the previous one, the Type 56, has been used from Vietnam, and all modern conflict has been copied, modified and everything else. The origin of the chest rig is kind of vague. Probably during Vietnam, but during World War II I saw some examples, especially from special forces. They're using for paratroopers or something like that. They were wearing some kind of vest. It wasn't really a chest rig, but the most common one that you can see around, I would say, before the 90s will be probably the Chinese ones, and the Rhodesian or South African ones. The Rhodesian were also using the Chinese ones because they have a bunch of captured weapons. So again, like I said, there's nothing wrong with the Type 56 and the previous one. It's really basics. That's what you need for combat, and it's very frugal fighters. The difference between the 81 and the 56 is, of course, based on a different caliber and rifles, is the fact that the Type 81 has 4 pouches, magazine pouches, and 2 grenade or utility pouches on the side. The Type 56 has 3 cells and 4 utility pouches. This one is heavily modified by a friend of mine in Italy, Zeta Tailoring. I sent it to him and he did a bunch of stuff. First of all, what you can see clearly, it doesn't have the classic buttons, but we upgraded with some snap-on buttons. I was thinking about some Velcro too, and that being not really necessary. The material is really basic canvas. What we did, actually very important, we actually substitute the 2 cross shoulder strap that come with Type 56 and 81s. You substitute them with a wider strap made of nylon material, really sturdy. Slightly different the color, but it's helped with carrying the weight and everything. It's also really easy to detach, which is important if you get wounded or something like that, versus the Chinese one, which is fixed. It makes it harder to remove it. On the waist, we have a same width of strap. Again, easily adjustable and easily detachable. Really cool. And he's also made a really good job attached the 2 new straps with nice stitching. Like I said, it's an evolution, a modification that I want to keep it like this. Again, a really simple vest. I like it, especially the way it turned out. Let's go ahead. Sorry about the noise when I'm moving the stuff. This one is an interesting piece. It's Bosnian militia, Muslim militia Balkan Wars vest. That's how I describe it on internet, on eBay. It's really heavily influenced by the Type 81. The difference is, which is really cool, you cannot keep the commodity of the chest rig, but you can keep it lower too, so it can be more like a belly chest belly rig. It has 4 pouches, can of course open on the front with these 2 hooks, and it has a central pouch for knife or something like that. I'm assuming a grenade, maybe, not really sure for. It has 4 pouches for each side, magazine pouches. Again, they decide to go for the button, which is a good idea. You can put 1 magazine each, of course. They have some leatherish material in the center here, so it helps you to keep your pouch nice and easy to help to insert the magazine a little bit easier. Has 2 grenade pouches or utility pouches on the side. The stitches actually are really nice for homemade project. I don't know how many of these they made during the Balkan War, but you know, it's actually quite impressive considering it was for a militia. The backstrap is really nice. The loop, you know, the belt, the buckle is kind of but it's actually really thick. Canvas material, same one of the best per se. Nothing going on here on the pouches, again, just canvas. The straps, of course, are crossed, like every chest rig, which is a con sometimes for some people, but I like the fact that they come with somehow has some pads, which is always good for adjust weight on your body. Again, really simple, interesting design for a conflict, not an official army design. Going on something more around the same time, don't remember exactly when they used to make this, but I say mid-90s. We have a Wyvern, which is a British company, chest rig. As you can see, this one is a start. They evolved after this, heavily influenced by, you know, I'm pretty sure influenced by the South African ones. I had 3 pouches in the front with a little problem, had only Velcro. When they update this, they put some silencing material, which is, you know, a pad you put over here, so which is just you flap down the pocket, you can just access your magazine without making all the noise. And some of them they also put some fasteners, which makes it easier. So you can go for the 2 options. Has some drainage hole on the bottom, which is a good thing if you're in a wet environment. Like I said, 3 pouches on the front, 2 pouches on the side. All the pouches, let me show you, all the single one of them has this nice a list around here, so if you can see it, and here, waterproofish material. This one is clearly used. Normally you can put in this pouch some canteen, a medikit or something like that. In the front we have an easy accessible pouch, really big actually. You can put some different stuff, a map or watch cap, something like that. And again, rubberized material, waterproofish material, if you want to call it that. Doesn't have a really big strap for the back, not a big fan of that. Again, a cross design on the front. Really nice material, they use a really good material, you know, mil-spec stuff and everything. The stitches are really good too. And the pads are actually really nice shoulder pads, as you can see from the white over here. It's been used. I washed this one a couple of times in the washing machine. I didn't suffer about it anyway. Really comfortable to use too. I had to that one Arctis, which is an English company pouch, just for put a radio or something like that. Anyway, let me stop for a second. I'm going to transition to the next video. We're going to see some other design. Alright guys, so over here, speaking of modern design, we have an Eagle UTV chest rig, universal chest rig, whatever you want to call it. Clearly you can see an evolution of classical chest rig. It's in, of course, in multicam. It's kind of old too, probably the mid 2000. I like the fact then, as a couple of interesting design on the pouches. We have 2 sections of pouch for each, with, you know, empty space with some piles, so you can attach 3 pouches like this for each side, which is a good thing. You can let you a little bit uniform your vest to your preference. It has 4 pouches in the front with the elastic loop, so it makes it easier to put your magazine. Actually, retention is pretty good. I believe you can pretty much use any kind of magazine, AK or ARs. What else we got? Oh yes, 2 of the pouches actually, somehow you can strap items down, like a radio, so you don't want to lose it, something really important. Or you can actually put these things inside and just use the pouch like you do with the other ones. He also has a double pouch, sorry, for each here and here, with a thick padded item, so you can put, you know, you can put like a flap. You can put some magazines, so you can plenty of room for adjusted magazines or multi-tool, something like that. Again, drainage all over, really nice stitching. You know, it's not a cheap product. At least they used to be a good quality too. He has a pouch like the previous one, whatever I show you. It's like I see, if I put a few items in there, you know, a really nice design. There is a mesh compartment over here, which help also transpirations, but also put like quick items even I need right away, like a map or something like that. Going on the back, yeah, decent back strap. Again, adjustable, detachable, whatever. Here, the 2 shoulder straps are also adjustable. and they're really actually nice and padded, really comfortable. I like to do in my vest when I adjust them. I can like to put a little piece of inner tube or tape, hold it in place. Yeah, some drainage all over here, which is weird. It allows you to, I mean, it's keep your stuff really dry and everything. And like I said, fairly old design. Going on the more recent item, that's micro rig from Frog Pro. The cool thing is actually, of course, when I'm talking about the micro rig, I'm talking about just the base, which is what you see over here. Okay, it's made by an Italian company, Frog Pro. I bought it. The cool feature about this one, they come with two different set of straps, two shoulder straps with a nice elastic material on the back that allows you to put it on the top of your shoulder really comfortably. Don't gonna put too much weight, so that's why the thickness of the width of the straps is probably plenty. It has some mesh material and padded material, which makes comfortable, really comfortable actually to wear. And I'm going reverse, but doesn't matter. Again, compartment with the Velcro. And this one I had, I think it's a Tactical Tailor, really old school pistol retention system. You can put some paracord and makes easier sometimes to access to your pouch. I put a pretty big utility pouch from Endom and apply on the top of it 2 magazine pouch. This one works only with AR, unfortunately. I've never tried an AK, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be pretty tight. That's a con actually. Over here I put a little High-Speed Gear medic blowout pouch, a little medic kit, and you got a Condor double pouch, which I normally put a knife or a multi-tool like we got over here. Again, really comfortable, really small, minimalistic chest rig. Can be used in conjunction with a bottle belt, and a cool feature is you can actually attach it to your backpack, which is actually really cool. Little disclosure about everything I'm going to show you. I'm pretty sure I did 99% what you're going to see in this video has been also shown in previous videos if you go back on my video history. All right, so let's go ahead and show more stuff. All right, okay guys, so now we're gonna see some vests specifically dedicated, but can also adjust it to other magazines, Canon magazines. This one, the three of them are sold like a K specific vest, but like I said, some of them can also be adapted to other magazines. First of all, we're gonna see the 5 cells Circle 10 AK vest, or chest rig, whatever you want to call it. It has a little Velcro section in the front. You can put a patch or something like that. It has, of course, 5, like we said, 5 cells for all the magazines. You can even put a 45 round, by the way, AK magazine in here. You can, just by adjusting this loop. And there's nothing much to say about the front of it. Really basic, really well made, really nice stitches. On the back, we have also a decent back strap. We have a Velcro section right over here. It can be accessed by removing these 2 tabs, and you can attach it to some specific chest rig they are on the market. I like the straps actually of this vest. Even it's a really cheap, affordable vest or chest rig. It has also an interesting design. So first of all is an H. Sorry, I don't know if you can see. It's an H strap instead of being X. So it makes it a little bit comfortable and easy to remove. Again, plenty of room for adjusted. It has this nice elastic band for your back, which is also a good thing. It makes it a little bit more comfortable. And for what it is and for the cost, is actually one of my preferred AK chest rigs or vests, whatever you want to call it. And the second one, which is a little bit more specific, is a US Palm, AK chest rig. And this one mostly dedicated to the platform. As a matter of fact, the 4 pouches are designed around the AK magazine, specifically the US Palm magazine, which are a little bit different than the other one, thicker and bulky. Other than that, it's a really nice material, really good stitching, which is an important thing. It has 1, 2, 3, 4 pouches, plenty of room to adjust it. You can put either caliber. I'm not 100% sure you can put a 45 round in here, but again, don't quote me on that. I like the material over here, the plastic material over here that makes, like you've shown other designs, help to insert the magazine and keep the pouch really nice and straight up. On each side we got 2 of these utility pouch. We can be used again for pistol mags or cleaning kit, small stuff, useful stuff. There's a rear pouch. It access with the zipper, which is kind of unusual actually. And you can see there are one, two, three, three pouches, pretty fairly easy to access, where you can put small items like a little medikit, like over here, or some other stuff. But they also sell and soft armor, or whatever you want to call it, soft plate. You can actually insert inside here. It makes actually an interesting option. Again, this one is an X design. The shoulder straps are really well made, actually, really robust and soft enough, but at the same time thick enough to, you know, keep the weight a little bit balanced on your body. Go in the back. There's nothing much going on except for these loops, where you can actually use them for adjust. Put this vest connected to a belt or something else. Again, there is plenty of room to big guys, and there's also a back strap like usual. Like I said, a little bit probably design specific for the case, so you don't have a lot of options, but again, somehow really nice vest too. Last but not least, we got Strike Hard Gear AK vest. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4 cells, again adjustable, with some pulse on the front, so technically once you design what you want to use, that's the only problem. You can put some other pouches in the front, also a small item. 2 section with pallets on each side, so you can put like utility pouches, as we discussed before. The unique stuff is actually, it has also like everything you saw so far, some drainage holes. 2 pouches you can access on the side, actually fairly small pouches, but still. And 1 central pouch as usual. You can put some small item like we discussed so far. The material is really good, really nice, multicam cordura, and don't have all the specs, but if you go back in the previous video, like I said before, you're gonna find all the specs and everything. Backstrap, pretty decent, not much spray. The 2 shoulder straps are fairly wide, fairly comfortable, you know, for what you need to do. Again, you don't put too much weight on these vests. And you got some little loop section for radio, cable, or wire, or some camelback attachments. Like I said, really nice made product, made in the United States. Last but not least, let me grab it. It's gonna be a little bit fun to show it, but we have what is called, let me see if I can put it this way. I hope you guys are gonna see everything. It's called a TT-MAV, okay? It's an old, very old Tactical Tailor design. It born as a basic, very similar to what you saw so far, chest rig or vest. They offer you the option to buy these shoulder pads, and again, I don't recall the specific name of all this stuff. And that allows you to put a little bit more weight and attach maybe a camelback, like I did over here. So it comes with some pulse section. The cool feature is really nice and padded, so helps carrying the weight with you. Okay, which is a good thing, you know, especially if you get my age. Can easily be open on the front, so you can actually spread the design and put it on you very quick. I decided to add this product, so it makes a little bit an emergency. I can just Velcro it, so it makes it even safer. This one I put a medic pouch, right over here, and I put 2 utility pouch for each side with a little radio pouch right over here. Oh, sorry, you can see. Sorry about that. Don't care about mixing colors, honestly, not a big deal. Like I said, there's also another pouch right over here on the back. So I kind of, you know, use different ones. Again, your rifle is going to be shoulder right over here, so you get plenty of room by your body. Again, pro and cons. This one is more like a recon vest, and if you got on the field for a little bit more than a couple of hours, which is another subject we might discuss in another video. Right, going back, I kind of attach a camelback with some zip ties and some other stuff, you know, get done. On the back of it, like I said, it go all around your waist. So on the back of it, I put a pouch from Endom with some actually interesting mesh pockets and some loop over here. Like in big utility pouch, I converted to a butt pack, which is a good thing. Again, for the mission or the purpose of what you're doing, this probably work perfectly fine, considering you might need to bring you some waterproof material, something like that, you know. Anyway, and I'm gonna close the video right here. and I hope you guys you're gonna like it. Sorry if I didn't put too much specs about every film. It's gonna take me a day otherwise. If you're interested to know anything else about this product that I show you and you like the video, let me know, or give a thumb up, subscribe if you would, or if you share, even better. Thank you, I appreciate that. If you want to see any other video like this in the future, let me know. I'm gonna try to do my best. I'll see you next time, and you take care, okay? Bye bye.